It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Friday, October 7th. I'm Michael Groff. Another quiet, albeit warmer day around here weather-wise today. But clouds on the increase and some rain chances coming in by as early as late tonight and Saturday. Then, speaking of warmer temperatures, the heat is on for next week. And I know you don't want to hear about that, but we're going to go out there and take a look at it anyway. A few high clouds around the valley this morning. As we look outside, 66 degrees right now. Dew point at 43, relative humidity 43%. Winds are calm, the barometer is rising. Around the metro area, mostly we are in the mid-50s to mid-60s. A few 70-degree pockets here and there. Clouds over southeast Arizona in association with a weak little low that's passing over northern Mexico. The next feature, following on its heels, is approaching the Southern California coast this morning. That will be the impetus for our rain chances later tonight and tomorrow. On the watch warning map, a lot of frost and freeze advisories for the middle of the country from eastern Colorado to Kansas, all the way up into the Dakotas, Minnesota, and Wisconsin. Hurricane warnings continue for central Florida from around Melbourne all the way up to Wilmington, North Carolina, as Matthew is on the move north-northwest, hugging the coast this morning. Tropical storm watches surround that, and some flood advisories, flood watches for portions of the Carolinas as well. On the convective outlook, a slight risk of severe weather today for the Carolina coast, and that's in preparation for Matthew. Could be some isolated tornadoes with those outer bands as the system moves north. Speaking of Matthew, still a potent Category 3 hurricane as of this morning. Maximum sustained winds 120 miles per hour, moving to the north-northwest at 13, and currently near Daytona Beach. And as this system continues to move north, conditions will rapidly deteriorate for the Georgia and Carolina coast throughout the day today. You see the official track, the system moves north toward Charleston, South Carolina, past Myrtle Beach, and just south of about Cape Fear, perhaps, or a little southwest of there, starts to make that hard right turn and eventually loops back around towards South Florida again by late next week. Here's the current radar. And you can see, there it is, the eye of Matthew just to the east-southeast of Daytona Beach. The eye wall occasionally hugging the coast. There was a wind gust of 107 miles per hour earlier this morning at Cape Canaveral. And numerous hurricane-force wind gusts have been prominent along the Atlantic coast of Florida. A couple 100,000 people are already without power. There's trees and power lines down. It's just been a bad scene, but not nearly as bad as it could have been had Matthew made more of a westward jaunt. And so far, it has not done that. All right, let's get into the models. Here we go with our forecast. This is the 06Z GFS run, valid at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time today. Shortwave trough over the southwest approaching us. Clouds will be on the increase today. Southerly flow, so that will advect some warmer air into the region. Moisture will be flowing into southeast Arizona for widely scattered showers and thunderstorms down there. Shouldn't see any rain here today. By tonight, though, certainly rain chances will be on the increase. Now, the model's still in disagreement. The forecast confidence is not overly high given the relative short period of time we're talking about here, but we're going to just go with about a 40% chance of rain developing by late tonight here in the Phoenix area. And again, we're not talking about widespread heavy rain, but scattered showers, could be an isolated thunderstorm, and that goes for Saturday as well. Partly to mostly cloudy, scattered showers, maybe an isolated thunderstorm. Really depends on what model you go with here, because the GFS doesn't really show an abundance of CAPE. Certainly there aren't a whole lot of dynamics with this system. We're relying on kind of a lift, forced descent, and heat of the day, thermodynamics, especially tomorrow, and that could help to trigger some extra thunderstorms as well. But GFS only shows about 400, 500 joules of CAPE for tomorrow afternoon, whereas the NAM is depicting around 1,100 joules per kilogram over south central Arizona. Big difference. And that could mean the difference in just how much rain we see. A lot of the models are trending toward a bit more precipitation. GFS depicting somewhere around 1/3 of an inch near the Phoenix metro area. But for now, we'll probably still sit around 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch. Some spots will see more, a few spots will see less, but a pretty decent chance that many of you will at least see something out of all of this before it's all said and done. Highs tomorrow will be in the upper 80s to lower 90s. All right, then on Sunday, more anticyclonic flow starts to settle on in here. Westerly winds will start to dry it out. Any chances for rain will be mainly confined to eastern and far northern Arizona. High temps getting back into the lower 90s. Monday, a very warm day. High pressure building in, and temperatures will be pushing the mid to upper 90s. These are the forecast highs for Monday around here, and yeah, wouldn't be surprised to see an isolated 100-degree temperature or two somewhere in the southwest. Probably not here in the Phoenix area, but certainly we will be very toasty. Tuesday, a tad bit cooler as a little bit of energy passes us by to the north. Scattered showers and thunderstorms possible in Utah, Colorado, maybe far northern Arizona, right along the border, but we will remain dry. Wednesday, same situation, dry conditions, westerly flow, temperatures mainly in the lower to mid-90s. Thursday, identical, talking about conditions being dry, westerly winds, sunny skies, highs low to mid-90s. This is a week from today, Friday, October the 14th. High pressure sitting over the western Gulf of Mexico, expanding into the southwest states. 500 millibar heights, around 588 decameters. So that is, well, that's around the 90th percentile for this time of year. So temperatures will be well above normal. Middle 90s around here. Some of the models indicating that we'll be in the upper 90s. A few models even suggesting we'll be pushing record high temperatures, and that would be over 100 degrees for October 15th. So not sure if we're going to go that far with it, but certainly we will have above normal temps. Same for Saturday, the 15th of October, and Sunday, the 16th, to close out the forecast period. Again, high pressure in control. We're in just a major blocking pattern here. The main belt of westerlies in the storm track well to the north over western Canada. So just no relief in sight from the above normal readings, at least not through the next 10 days. Speaking of temperatures, not sure if we're going to make it to 92 tomorrow, but certainly could still see us getting there, depending on how much cloud cover we see. Otherwise, warmer conditions for the start of next week. That 95 on Monday may even be higher. And by the end of next week, we may start to see a recovery of temperatures as well, back into the mid or possibly upper 90s. We'll keep you updated on all that as we go forward. That's a look at the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. Our next video comes your way by tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. Have a great Friday.